Hello, 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 hello. Maybe I'll get some company. Not. I'm going to check out the pens and describe what I'm talking about. Let's see. I got a few people in. Hello, 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 everybody. So, I purchased new acrylic paint pens. They're made by, I don't know how you say it, Emogo. That's the name right there. Come on, camera. Come on. There it is. I paid $18.99 for 24 colors. They come in this nice box. A rainbow effect. Everyone is sealed, except for a few I opened already. I have many paint pens. I have the brand called Monaco. Nothing wrong with them. I have Artula. Nothing wrong with them. I got these for like $8 something. You got, let's see, Monaco, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them for like $8. I found them on eBay. Good 6, 7 months ago. It's been a while. Artula, I got, I want to say 24. Yeah, 24 or $25 because I almost just exactly paid $1 a pen. And I love them. I've used them probably 90% of my time when I do mixed media. I have nothing wrong to say about any of my acrylic paint pens. I have the Poscos, and I got different sizes and measures. Like these are 0.7 mm tib, and I got, because Poscos tell you, like this one is PC 5M, this one's PC 3M, this one's PC 3M. Oh, here's the different size. And PC 1MR. Nothing wrong about Posco pens at all, except for the price. They are pricey. So I'm a budget crafter. I try to find the best deal. And I wanted a couple of my black thin tip ones on Posco were getting down, so I wanted to purchase a couple black ones. Well, then I saw this and I thought, hey, let's try this. So I picked it up. So let's get a piece of paper. So got a piece of little scratch paper here. Oh, actually, let's do this one because I got this girl on here. And we'll just work around her and we'll try to color her as well. We'll check out all the colors here. So, come in this nice box. Best results. Here's how to get it started with a little direction sheet. With cap on, point down, shake up and down until ball rattles inside. Shake it several more times to mix paint. Remove pen cap. Hold the pen right upside down. Yeah. Press and color. Okay. So that's cool. Ebooks. Rock paint ideas. Oh, cool. So, as y'all know, I do a lot of mixed media journaling. So I want the one key element is going to be how it goes over different medium paints. So we'll see there in these in a second. And let's see how it takes the paper. So actually, I got a few open already. I started that. And then it dawned on me that I said I was going to come on and do a video. Duh. So here we are. And I decided to go live because nobody was on and I was bored. So let's get started here. If I can get in them. Because they are all sealed by themselves, which is nice that they sealed them all on their own. Just getting the plastic off is a question. All right. Holy moly. There we go. So we got a dark purple. Let's actually do all the purples first. Because we got 3 different shades of purple. That's how I'll do it. I'll do it by shades. So we have a dark, a lighter, and a way lighter. So We'll do purple first. So I think this one, yep, this one's already set up. So we'll shake. And I'm just going to go down on the bottom because I don't want to ruin the image because I'm going to actually color her. We'll see how it works. And we're going to press down. Ooh, nice. So actually, we're going to put this to the side. Let's get a smaller sheet. We'll put this to the side. So we have purple. This is the darker. Comes out nice and smooth. A deep purple. Nice. So that's the darker purple. And there's this one, which is the shade a little dark or a little lighter than the first one. And we got a lighter one. I gotta set up. And we just press it down. Can you hear that? There's a little ball in there. I'm just gonna press down, get it started. And there we go. Nice. So 3 different shades of purple. Bring it guys down a little. There we go. 3 different shades of purple. Dark, darker. Got a dark, and then a darker, a little darker, and then a light. So that's cool. Let's do the pinks. We've got 2 shades of pink, a dark, like a hot pink, and then a light pink. These were $18.99. They say confetti on the side, or graffiti on the side. My bad, I can't read. All right, got that one set up. So let's go darker. Darker pink. Ooh, it's pretty pink. And then the lighter pink. Are pretty. Pretty pinks. All right. Now it looks like there are 4 different shades of green. Or is that a blue? I'm going to say that's a blue. I don't know. The one thing it doesn't say what the colors are. So we got like a real dark. This to me looks like a green. Hi, Angela. And then a darker green and then a lighter green. To me, this looks like army green. So army green. I call it army green. Mine's. And then let's go Christmas green. Hello, hello, Angela. How are you? Oh, they are all sealed. So I'm taking the plastics off as I open them. Oh, I think that's a green. I'm going to classify that green because now that I put the blues next to it, it looks more green. So I'm going to say we got 4 shades of green. I could be wrong until we put it down on paper. And then we'll determine. You never know. It's hard to say. All right. So the next color in a combo I would is Christmas green, as I'm going to call it. Yeah, me too. So I decided, come on. I got these new acrylic paint pens today, and I thought, let's see what they can do. So there's that color. I call this my Christmas green. That's pretty. Then we got like a lime green. I'm going to see how well they color here in a second. I'm just opening them right now. I know it's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. You just have to press the nibs down till the color comes. Give it a shake a little bit. There we go. And this is like a lime green. Nice color. Nice color. And this is the question of if it's a blue. Oh, you didn't know that? Yep. I do a lot of mixed media and in a let's put it how do I put this to my friend of mine? She's like, Tina, what do you do for craft? I put my hands in a little everything craft wise. Only thing I won't do is draw because I can't draw, and I can't knit or crochet. I mean, I can, but they don't turn into anything. But I'll try a craft at least once to see if I like it. Come on, camera. Stay focused. There we go. Come on. There we go. So this is this like bluish green, as I'm going to call it. Because I couldn't tell if it was a blue. Yeah, it's like an aqua. That one. It's more like a blue. So this is a blue. I'm going to call this blue. So now let's do blues. So we're going to classify this a blue. So we got 4 shades of different blues. So we got a dark blue. I'm going to open them all at once. They're, what did I say, 18? Yeah, or 24 colors for $18.99. I didn't think that was bad. And I'm liking the tip because it's a newer tip to me. So that's cool. And I can't get in and work from this plastic on this one. Let me get my little tool here. Oh, come on. Oh. Get them all open. There we go. All right. Let's check out the new blue. We're going to go down here. So, and we're just going to press down until the blue comes down. Yeah. All right, here's the blue. Ooh, love the color blue. That's pretty blue. That's the dark. Here's the next one. Give it a good shake. That's me. I do beads, but not a lot of beads. I have them. Don't get me wrong. But I like doing mixed media with different mediums. I was supposed to start mixed media on Mondays. Except I fell yesterday. I could have been a lot worse. Thank God my husband was there. But my wrist bothered me until this afternoon. I thought I sprained it, but I have a neighbor that's an RN. She looked at it. And it was just here. I got a slight bruise, but it's hard to see. Just kind of see that right there. I bruised right here. Because I was going down my steps. And I went slipped. I landed. My husband caught me. I landed like this, but I grabbed my wrist. And I landed something like this on my wrist. So I got the side of my wrist right here. Or I should say hand, actually. But this was, oh, God, it was so sore that when I moved my pinky, these 2 fingers yesterday, oh, my God, it was so hurtful. I was so hurt. Oh, God, it hurt. So I didn't go on yesterday like I planned on. I sat in a nice warm bath and then iced it. But yeah, when I moved my pinky and these fingers, it stung. God, it stung. My neighbor happened to be outside when she heard it or seen it or heard me. I don't know, because you let that little sorry, that was loud. And she looked up and she saw Scott. I was going out my side door. We were leaving to go for breakfast. And she figures I just stretched it. Here's this color blue. Ooh, that's a pretty blue too. Lighter blue. It's a good cloud color. Yeah, that was my day yesterday. So I didn't do my... Oh, I like how you have to hear that snap. So if you go to close them, you have to snap them. And then we have this one that I thought was a green. We'll put that in blue category. It looks there too. Snap. Okay, let's see. We got like 2 yellow colors. A bright yellow and like a sunflower yellow, as I'll call it. Yep, so I spent my day yesterday just chilling. I did manage some stuff. I bought this package thing on Etsy where it's all different sayings. So I started cutting them, except I have this to finish here. And then 2 more sheets. And I'll have all these little sayings for when I do stuff. But it was $10 for like 12 sheets. That was a pretty good deal. So I worked on that a little bit this morning. Because she told me to keep moving my fingers. She was like, yep, I will next week. I will be definitely doing my mixed media Mondays. Which will be anything from paint, wood, metal. Who knows? It's not going to always be on paper or always with paint. Matter of fact, the first one out the door is a little bit of wood and paint that I plan. And they're going to be more planned projects on Monday than anything. So, yeah, I was looking forward to it too. I was headed out the door, to matter of fact, to go buy something. Because I don't have a driver's license, so I have to ask my husband to take me. And I asked him if he could take me to the Dollar Tree. And he's like, sure. So we were going out for breakfast. And then I swung in a Dollar Tree. I did it anyways. But yeah, the fall did me in. So I kind of just lounged. Smart idea. I hate stopping to cut them. I did a fast cut, as you can see. I'll pull one here. It's cut out, but not perfectly cut. So when I go to use them, I'll have to trim them up. But I figured that's okay. Or I'd be here for weeks. But yeah, I'm always looking for little sayings for stuff I make. So I was doing some Etsy window shopping yesterday because I was bored. And found that site. That was a good deal. 12 sheets for $10. So, ooh, that's a pretty yellow. So this is like, I call it my sunflower yellow. And this one I'll call my sun yellow. I'm making my own names up for these colors because they don't have names. So I'm doing my own names. But when I do things, I'm always looking for little words. So, and here is the bright sun yellow. Oh, that's pretty too. You can tell the different shades. Oh, camera's not picking. This camera is driving me crazy. Why? There we go. There we go. That's a little better. All right, let's see what other colors I got here. We got an orange. Just one orange color. And I got 2 colors. One color that's, I was like, I don't know what it is. So we're going to check it out. I think it's like, Yeah. Yeah, I love the Dollar Tree. A lot of my supplies come from a Dollar Tree. I always find something at Dollar Tree I can do something with. And this next project is Dollar Tree items and some stuff I raided out of my husband's workshop, his man cave. So, and I'll do that next Monday like I planned on it this Monday. So here's the orange. Ooh, nice pumpkin orange. It's a nice pumpkin orange. Pretty. All right, these, I will be right back. My feet are cold, so I'm going to turn on my little heater. Give me a pair of socks. I get my footies. I call these footies. These warm, cozy things. These little footy things. I love these. That's what I wear around my house. I'm in Wisconsin, so you could have the heat blasted. But this house I live in, my duplex, has kind of got this cold draft. Do you do like a prompt thing with your mixed meal? I have. This time, I'm not going to be doing that where you pick the cards. Nope. I'm just going to have different medium projects. So I don't know what color this is, but I got gold and this kind of like, because it's not brown. It's that color. So we're going to check them out. I'm curious to see what that looks like. Okay. So it's like, I don't know. See? A beige maybe? I'm thinking I should shake it though. That would help. Or shake them both up, all of them up at the same time. Hear that little. So I'm thinking it's like a beige. Oh, the bugger was hard to get off. Yeah, I haven't seen her do her mixed media mashed up that for a while. I've got the cards, so we may do that one day. But okay, here we go. Oh, it's like a beige. Yep, that's what I thought. That's cool. I've never had a beige one before, so that's a neat color. I like that color. And then we have a brown. I like the tips on this. I have to remember. Tips are a biggie with me. Even in markers, the tips gotta just do its thing. If the tip's not right, I can't. Oh, don't like it. I bought Spectrum Nor markers and I never liked the tips, so I sold them all. Then we have gold. Oh, nice gold. That's a nice gold. Gold. Hard to tell. I'm sorry. And then we got gold and silver. Or gold and silver. Silver and gray. Can't speak here. You don't like the Posca? Okay. I have Posca pens. I have now, right now, I just bought this set, just came today. It's made by, I don't know how you say that name. You got 24 colors for $18.99. But another brand I like using that's affordable was the Artulas. And I don't know what type tip you're looking for. These are good, and I got these. I only paid like $24, and I got like 28 markers. Hi, Christine. My recommendation, affordable wise, is I would check into Artula. The only thing is I don't know if Artula, and I should check into that, has a smaller tip. So I wanted smaller tip ones, so that's why I bought this set today. So we're checking it out, and I will let you know because white will be coming up, and I'm gonna test them in my book. Yep. Then maybe you got a bad pen. Oh, that's already open. Don't get me wrong, I like my Poscos, but financially wise, they're, to me, I think you're paying for the name. Hello, Christina. How are you tonight? So this is be my third set of just acrylic pens by different names, because I don't have to, as my grandpa says, you don't have to stick up to the Joneses. So, all right, this is silver. Oh, I didn't get enough coming down in the tip. Silver. Ooh, that silver is nice too. And I use a lot of paints and pens in my, you'll see in a second, in a few minutes here when I get into my next test on these. So this is the gray. I mean, don't get me wrong, Posco's a nice marker or acrylic marker pen, but price value. Oh, the gray. That's the gray. Nice. All right. I have a red. So we got red. I'm coming up here. 3 more colors after this one to test, and then we're going to go into my art journal and we'll see my next step. My recommendation is, I mean, you want just a white pen, huh? See, I don't know any other company that just sells just the white besides just individual, so I don't know. But if you want to set this right now, I think this set 24 marker acrylic white paint pens for $24 is good deal in my opinion. And I like the tips, and that's the tip. It's a nice tip. Sorry about my nails. I give up on them. When you're always messing with paint, you can't get them clean. And here is the red. Nice red. I like how I can, okay, I'm going to show you. You can use the tip or the side. It's funky. All right. That's the red. Here's the beige. The flesh color, I'm going to call it. I got them on Amazon. I don't know how to say that name. Let's see if I can link it. Hang on. If anybody's interested. Orders. I'll make copy. Let me see if this works. I don't know if that'll work. Okay. Yeah, $18.99. Acrylic paint pens. I don't know how you say that name. DI Craft Project. Waterproof permanent paint art markers for rock painted ceramics, glass, canvas, mugs, wood, metal, blah, 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 blah. 24. I thought it was a good deal. So I I grabbed them. Because I went to order, I needed black. I needed a new black one. Because I use a lot of black and a lot of white. And I'm almost to the point where this size tip was on my Posco pens were almost gone. I could tell every time I had to shake them. I'll use them until I can't get any more on them. There's the bash. It's hard to see, but it's there. That's the bash. Now the white. Hi, Tanya. The white, I will grab a little piece of different color paper here so you guys can see the white. We'll do it on this little paper pad. So when I was in there looking to see to buy black and white, I saw the set, so I went with the set. And here's the white. Oh, that white's good too. Nice white color. That's the white. And last but not least, probably the one you see me use most of is the black. Let's do a I'm going to go off to the side. Get the same type of tip here, same size. Grabbing the wrong one. Come on. In the wrong color. Come on. Here it is. Okay. So, I just off to the side, I just did 2 blacks. Can you tell the difference? Amazon. That's where I got mine. Can you tell the difference at all? So now the real test for me, and let's see, is how they go over my paints. So let's see. All right. We'll go here. So I started fiddling. So let's see. Let's finish this off. So they cover really good. This is Delusion paint on this. It's really thick Delusion paint. So I actually used a paintbrush, and I usually don't. But I wanted to do it this side and then come back on this side. See the different look? It's kind of cool. But I'm going to try something else next time I want this done. So I'm just go over the Delusion paints really well. So that's a good step right there in my book. Because that's where I mainly use a lot of my acrylic pens is to write or color or paint. So that's a good thing. I'm just doing little stitches marks. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Except I smeared them. No big deal. I don't sweat the small stuff. I don't worry about it. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Right is darker. Yeah. A little bit. What did I do with that piece of paper? I'll tell you which. Where did I put that? I don't know where I set that paper. So, as soon as I find it, I'll tell you which one was which. I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So you said the right is darker. See? Okay, I'm going to do this. I hate, let's see, 1 or 2. I'm going to hold this up again. Okay. 1 or 2. Your rate will be different than my rate at the moment because my camera, the way it's set up. So I'll do numbers. That makes sense. 2. 2. 2 is the brand new pen. 1 was Posco. 2 is this color. And it could be the fact my Posco pen is almost out. That's the reason I bought these. So it's, I mean, let's grab a bigger Posco pen. Let's grab my Monster. Here's my Monster. Like, so I can't tell a difference actually. Here's my Monster pen. See, I think because I use the same nib, but my one smaller nib. Not saying there's difference. My nib on the same size was it's almost gone. That Posco pen's almost out of ink, so I think that might have a lot to do with it. The one that I will not ever buy again, if I do buy Posco pens, and I didn't care for them, is this size. It's PC1MR. It's really tiny. I didn't like it. I didn't even like these on, I think it was the Delusion either. So I kind of like this size tip, that size tip, and that is on a Posco comparison. I have to find it now. Who is? Nope, 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 nope. Did I leave it on the table? Nope, that's not it. Here it is. Yep. Is the PC1M. Because you can tell the difference of the nibs. See the different nibs. And this is pretty similar to that one, I think. So I'm happy with that. Nib wise. Where'd the red go? Okay. Yeah, but this is the only nib I don't like in any marker, really. Don't like it. So, let's see. I zipped that up, and I didn't mean to. Right here. So, this is Delusion paint, and it did pretty good, covering wise. So that's cool. That's one thing I wanted, was to able to go over. So I do a lot of doodling. and a lot of writing on top of paint. So I'm happy with that. Now let's go to back here somewhere. This is regular paint. This is just acrylic paint on this one. So let's see how well it does just going over acrylic paint. Nice. So it goes over the acrylic paint really nice. Okay, let's see how well it writes. I started that earlier. I started doing a video, then I accidentally stopped the recording. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go live. So I have this started. Awesome. Cool. It writes good. That's what I needed to know. So now let's see how it kind of colors. Alright. So I got this image of this girl. She is the Jane Davenport image. And we're gonna now I'm gonna not use my whole beige pen on her skin tone. So what I'll do is I'm gonna grab my Artulo and get the skin tone color out. Because that's a lot of ink. And did I grab the wrong one? I think I grabbed the wrong one. I'll double check here. I can't see. Nope, I didn't. A lot of times, if I don't have a paint pen I want to use on an image, I'll just go grab an alcohol marker. Yeah. Yep. So I'm going to clean this tip. And I'm just going to do her skin. So right now I'm using Artula because I'm not going to use my, I call these my detail brushes or pens brushes. Oops, I covered her lip there. Okay. And I'm coloring because I'm just going to be cutting her out and I'll put her in one of my, I'll just cut her out and I'll just add her to my art journal. So she may look funky by the time I'm done. I mean, look at some of my, I was on it. I did this one. I didn't think I did too bad of a job on her. But then I should have went to bed I got off doing work, a live video doing this, and then just posted my art journal. And then I decided, oh, let's color. And I did this one. She looks pretty messed up. But I just left it. I didn't, it was about just chilling here, coloring, and I was like, wow, did I mess her up? But I left her in there. I didn't cover her up. She looks pretty wicked. I don't know what I was, yeah. I messed up her eyes. Oh, what did I get over? Okay. So I rolled with it. She looks like Bad Lady from the Rescuers. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like, oh my God, I turned her in so wicked. I like it. But you know what? I left her. That's art journaling, It's fun. Hi, Erin. And I was thinking, man, Tina, you should have went to bed. Because I kept going. Was it because it was one of those nights where I couldn't sleep. So I did this one on a live. Then I went and did this one. And then I did that one with the flowers. Oh, you guys can't see the flower. And I did that one. And then I did this one. And then I'm like, yeah, time to stop. And then I did those and I kind of wrote. Yeah, I was like, yep, time to stop, Tina. All right, let's continue here. I'm gonna make her lips like pink. And I covered her lips up, so I'm just gonna bring it back in a little bit. You're not going to be much shading on this because you really can't shade with these. So I just want to see how well they color. So I had this image printed out. So what the hell? Yep, it's about just how I was having fun. She looks good compared to my good days of drawing. See, I can't draw. I cannot draw. So, I mean, I wish I could draw. I'd be drawing whimsical faces if I could draw. I tried. I just can't do it. Okay. I'm going to do this flower. My mom could draw. I was like, why couldn't I get that talent of my mother's? My mom could draw. My mom, like, her medium that she liked was chalk. And she watched Bob Ross. And I asked her once, why didn't you ever do painting with Bob? She would do what Bob Ross would be painting, but with chalk. And she told me at the time she couldn't afford the paint, but she could afford the chalk. And I'm like, ah. And she'd be like, don't you touch this. Don't you touch this. And I wish I would have had the one that she did with chalk because she framed it, sprayed it with whatever spray you needed to use. God, it was gorgeous. I remember, and that was when I was a little girl. A little tyke when she did that. I remember that. I wish I'd have it. I don't even know whatever happened to it because it hung in our house for the longest time. Could have been in a shed when the shed burned too. We had a shed that we stored like our holiday stuff in and stuff. And my brother, one of my brothers, my mom, they all smoked, but they weren't allowed to smoke in my mom's house. So they smoked on the back patio. And one of them flicked a cigarette and it hit the shed, dry grass, and poof! Lost a lot of holiday stuff, lost all my Holly Hobby stuff. I literally just, I was like 15. I had Holly Hobby still in my room. And I literally packed up all my Holly Hobby stuff. And, because my mom's like, you might want to hang on to that if you become a mother someday. You might want to give this to your little girl. I'm like, okay. So I packed it up, all nice, not in Rubbermaid, cardboard boxes, put it in the shed. And not a week later, the shed got burnt. Lost my little Holly Hobby doll. I had the bedspread, I had all the little figures. They literally melted, the cast iron. Lucky I didn't catch the forest on fire because it was next to a one. But yeah, my stuff was gone. A lot of my mom's holiday stuff. Yeah. So. Oh, I did cry. My mom cried because luckily yeah, my brothers felt bad because they were both out there smoking, so they don't know who's did it. But yeah, luckily, we had a garden hose, but and it was weird because how the garden hose ran. We had to go around the trailer, so my brother had to run in the neighbors as my mom's taking buckets and grab their extra garden hose, put it on our garden hose to reach, and then before the fire department got there. And my mom wasn't worried about the shed. She was worried. We were putting buckets of water on the outside so it didn't get into the woods. She was worried about starting the woods on fire. Then the shed. It would have spread like wild if it hit the woods. So, because I remember, why aren't you spraying the shed? Don't worry about the damn shed. We don't want the woods to start on fire. We can lose our house as well as the neighbors. So. But yeah, I lost my childhood in that shed fire. It was one of those little barns, They call them she shed now. Yeah. But yeah, it was just a little red barn kind of shaped shed. Had our lawnmower in. It was just a little storage shed because we didn't have a garage. Wow. But yeah, it could have been worse. See, I don't understand that part right there, so I'm not worried about it. She needs some eyeshadow. She needs some highlights too. So we're gonna do some little purple in there. And then I'm gonna come back around yellow to orange. Make it funky, funky, funky. Let's go. There we go. All right. So, what did I get on her? Oh, well, let's see if I can cover it up. Well, bring that up a little bit. Okay. I think she needs some eyeshadow. I think I'm going to go with this light pink as her eyeshadow. We're doing pretty good for marker, acrylic marker. So I usually don't go this to the color. I usually don't use my acrylic markers like this for coloring. Usually it's just a doodle. Oh, still her green eyes. Yeah, we're just gonna go brim. Ooh, I really messed up her eyes. I don't like her eyes now. So I'm gonna go back over that with the marker here. That's better. Okay, now I can't tell if that's supposed to be an ear. If that's more of the flower there. I think that's more of the flower. So I'm going to add that purple in there. And I think that's a stem. So we're going to come up here. Put that in. Not a stem, you know what I meant. And then I'm going to trace this. Kind of weird looking. I don't know if that was the same purple or not. Nope. Wrong purple. Wrong purple. Oh, no, maybe it wasn't. Oh, okay. I like this purple better anyways. I like this purple better. So I'm going to recolor this. See, I always change my mind. I usually don't like white spots. I usually try to color everything. But I'm okay when I'm using this right now. When I'm using a marker, there's white spots. Because I think it adds to it. Like I said, I usually don't color a whole piece with my acrylic markers. But this one I thought, what the heck. I'll do it. Alright. I like that look. Color's better. Except I still have the middle to do. I forgot to do the middle. I'm not liking that yellow either. So I'm gonna change this up. See him. Shows a little bit of the yellow through it. I didn't like how it looked. The color combo wasn't feeling me. There we go. Why does my camera... There we go. Is it better focused? I think I'm going to have to clean my camera lens. I probably got paint on it. I'm going to go in the center. And then just now her hair. I'm just going to not sure about her hair. I hate doing it. I love coloring hair, but I hate forming hair myself. She doesn't actually have a neck either. Ooh, I think this is my next color I'm going to have to replace. There we go. Actually, you know what I should have did? I should cut her out. Yeah, they do. So I'm going to and get, which one do I want? Let's put her in this one. Because I got bigger sheets in this. Let's see. I have to do a background. Ooh! And her background's done. Okay. Let's do a background real quick before I put her in. She's gonna go. I'll trim her up a little bit better, but she's gonna go right here, and then she'll be in my book. Let's do background. Let's do a multicolor background. I'm just going to real quick with paint markers. See, usually I do this with paint, but we're just doing markers today. I'm doing a quilt pattern. It's an easy one. See, I usually have my backgrounds done. I'll sit here and make backgrounds and then go from there. But as you can see, I had no background done on this book. Let's try to even this out a little bit here. Let's call, see, purple, blue. Let's do green. Looks good combo. I even try to get the edge. All right. I'm gonna even this color out. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I try. No, they don't smell at all. I don't smell them at all. And I do got a cold, but even when I don't have a cold, I don't smell them. So we go green. So I want to blue, green, purple. Yep. So I'm gonna go blue. Not at all. Once in a while, you have to tap to get paint coming down. Some of these are getting to the end, but I've had them for almost 6 months, and I use them a lot. So usually I don't use them like this. I use them with highlights or doodle. Due to the fact it's all about the acrylic marker tonight, I'll use them. Usually I have a piece of scrap paper like this. I'll just grab and I'll just do the tapping on the side. Get it? But you can tell this one's getting low. Okay. Green. We'll go up. And I'll go across and bring it down. A lot of times I'll come and I'll move my wires to get so I can get in between so it looks complete. Just gives it that cooler look. So you don't have to. It's just something I do. I try to get it. All right, we're gonna go. Oop. Okay, my bad. I shouldn't have did that. I'm gonna come back up here. Okay. Green, green, purple, blue. Oh, nice. I like this green. I like greens. I usually don't like purple. Purple is not a color I usually use. It's one of those colors I really don't use. And yellows. I don't use yellow a lot either. And you can see I'm going real fast. I'm not going slow. These are the Artulas. Yeah. And then I'm going to do a pattern with a different color on top. And then I'm going to do a stitch. I'm going to get a stencil out afterwards. Your prom dress was purple or green? Well, I didn't go to prom. I went to a military ball. My boyfriend was in the Marines. And when my prom was going on, my junior prom, he was overseas. Green. So I didn't go to my prom because he wasn't home. So he had a military Marine ball, and he took me to that instead. That was cool. And I wore a black little cocktail dress, short with a ruffle, and gold. See, my blue's almost gone. We had a limo. I mean, we had like 6 couples that rented a limo. We had a good time. I was only 18. My boyfriend was 21, 22 years old. And he's a Marine. Jeff. I laughed. Me and Scott were at a restaurant yesterday morning. And my husband is a Marine. Or he should say he was a Marine. My husband would have been a lifer, except he got discharged from medical. But he's still a veteran because he did serve his country. And these guys were there and they were talking. And we just started chit-chatting with the 2 guys that came in. And they were talking military. And they asked Scott, did you serve? And Scott goes, yes, Marines. And the guy goes, thank you for your service. And I go, you're welcome. And he looked at me and I'm like, hey, I serviced him. So I serviced my government. And these guys just busted out laughing. I did my duty. I said, too. I should be thanked. I thought the guy was going to spit out his coffee. And then there was an older couple next to us, and his wife goes, man, I never thought of that, too. She goes, and her husband served 30 years. She goes, man, we should get a reward, too. We should get benefits for serving our men, eh? We sit home with the children. Well, they're gone, and she was going on and on and on. They were in their 60s, if not older. I laughed so after I made that comment and she added her 2 cents in. Oh, I was laughing. Man, we should get some sort of little thing on. See, my blue's almost gone. I'm just getting barely a little out. And I'll sit there like this. I'll keep this one up tonight. And then I'll get more paint out of it. So there we go. That's the background. I'm not done with that. Ooh, see, I got purple on that. Let's see if I can cover that up. Oh, well. No major. You kept more than his morals up. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, that older couple next to us, that lady was so funny. Man, I never thought of that. 30 years I've been married to that man. And that's 30 years in the Marines. Also, she goes, I didn't get no damn trophy at the end. When he retired, she goes, I should have got something too. But these other guys that we were talking to, they maybe were 25 to 30 years old. And she's just going on and on. So I go, see what you do? I can't take you out anywhere. I'm like, nope, you can't. Sorry. I didn't know my husband when he was in the Marines, though. I met him probably 4 or 5 months after he got out. And I probably wouldn't have met my husband. But he blew his knee out. Oh, here we go. We'll use this one. And he wouldn't let him operate on him. I don't understand that one, but it's, I don't know. I asked him that once, why wouldn't you? I wouldn't let him operate on me. So he got a medical discharge. But he was in there 4 years. Almost, yeah, 4 or 5 years. Something like that. I don't know. I don't pay too much attention. Oh. Yep. Okay. We're going to do some dots. And I'm going to smooth that up. And I'm going to pick this darker blue. And we're going to do, let's see. We're going to try to get the blue to work on the purple. Even if it's just a shadow. So kind of see it. I'll highlight them in a different color anyways. So let's go right here to this purple. Yeah, my blue's dying. Try to get me some more down. Oh yeah, I can tell. You can tell when they're empty. Even beside coming out. When you shake them, they sound fuller. But I'm gonna get what I can get out of it. You can kind of see lightly, but it's there. Oh, you guys can see. So we're going to, yeah, we'll do that one. That one's done. Let's see. My other blue here. Oh, it's lighter. I don't know. Ooh, that's really bright. Yeah, that's a bright blue. I don't want that too bright. Okay. Let's see if I can get just a little bit more out of this for this last one. It's going to go bye-bye after this. Line that back up a little bit. I don't know. Come on. Give me a little bit more. Come on, just a smidgen. I just need a smidgen. That's all. Alright. Now, I'm just going to... Oh my god, I knew it. I can't get the caps off. There we go. I'm just going to... It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. Maybe. Let's see once here. Maybe this blue. Yeah, I'll use this blue. It looks pretty similar to that color. Not that bad. Husband's on nights this week. My sleeping schedule's all whacked again. I don't sleep well when my husband's not at home. Some people are like, well, I would sleep perfect. I can't. I never did. When my husband worked nights, I was up all the time. I don't know why, but I don't sleep well when he's at work. And that way since we've been married, even before we were married. But I was always a night hawk. I think I got straight A's if they had night school instead of during the day. And a blue color. To see better. See, I don't. I'll lay there and I'll toss and turn. Scott could be home 20 minutes. I talk to him, I crawl in bed, and I'm out. Boom. I got something on my glasses that keeps hitting spots. Jesus. Yeah. It's been that way. I'd be up all night, get the kids off to school, make a breakfast. As soon as they'd be out the door, I'd be in bed with Scott. My daughter, she said she cannot remember a time where she didn't wake up and I didn't have the breakfast. Sometimes they'd want cereal, or pancakes. She never even knew that I was up all night. Okay, that's the one that's going to be okay. Right here is a circle. You could tell this is fresh paint because I'm having a hard time covering. And it's not that, it's just that because it's fresh. Usually you want things to dry before you start going on top of them, but I'm cheating this tonight. The only time my daughter said she can remember me not 100% in my life is after my mom passed away. I had a major depression that I was sleeping 14 hours a day. The world could have ended and I wouldn't have known. My daughter stepped up a little bit and she talks about it. She goes, Mom, you were so out of it after Nana died. I took that loss harder than any loss in my entire life. See, when my grandfather died, who helped raise me, he died. I had my son on a Tuesday, and my grandfather died Friday. And a newborn baby at a funeral. But his loss. But I got medicated right away with my mom's. I just ignored everything. My children, my house. First time. So I was at a stay-at-home mom. I worked a couple part-times, usually around Christmas season to have extra money for Christmas. But most of the time I was home. And when my mom died, that hit me like a brick wall. So she only had one parent that cares, and the good Lord took the one that cares. Yeah, it hit me like a brick wall. But the time my daughter says it's the only time she can remember where I wasn't out functioning. And then I got put on medication for depression, and I snapped out of it a little bit. Took me a while, but I did. But I feel bad. I think of that now back my year. But that time, you don't realize it yourself, I was a stay-at-home mom until both my kids were in high school, then to work at school. See, that was my intentions, okay? And I don't have a driver's license because I got bad eyes, so I don't drive. So I always tried to find something to do. I always had everybody else's kids. I always babysat everybody else's kids for them while they worked. And so I always babysat other people's kids, always. And then Diamond, I was making anywhere from $200 to $300 a week cash, babysitting people's kids. And then and then my son, I was going to go find a part-time job when my son was in high school. And then Diamond had a baby. So then I started watching the grandchildren. This is the last year and a half that I really haven't had a kid to watch. And I retired. I looked at Scott when I watched my Diamond's girlfriend's kid. And I'm like, I'm going to retire. He goes, what? He goes, I said, I ain't watching other people's kids anymore. Yeah. And he goes, why? I said, it comes down to parenting. He goes, yeah. I said, and it's Diamond's friend's kid. Oh. Best way to put it is I would have probably hurt him. He was that type of kid. Just, I don't know the better way to put it. He pushed every button possible. And I like kids, but no discipline. This is a kid that looked me straight in the eye and said, you can't do anything to me. Yeah. That was when I said, yep, no more. Time to quit. So I only watch the grandkids. Yeah, you can't do anything to me. I'll never forget that. That was time for me to quit. I don't want that so close. So we're going to kind of turn and go. Yep, that was the end of babysitting for outsiders. Once in a while, I'll watch a kid here and there, but no, they know better to ask me. Because I'm one of these. You are a child. I am an adult. I was raised, you listen to your elders. You didn't disrespect them. That's the way I raised my children. And that's the way I expect to be treated myself. And then when you say something to a parent, it's like talking to a brick wall. Yeah. That was Dan. No more babysitting other people's children. And I think it was, I call them the millennium generation. Yep. Because, not that I asked them, I'm like, I didn't beat you or punish you. I mean, I was a parent of your grown. See, I figured out exactly what to take away from each one of my kids when they got in trouble. And it changed with age. When my son was little, you took his Legos away. Man, the world would end. When my daughter was little, you took her baby doll away. Or something, you took something away. And I never took their, because my son had his little stuffed animal. But I always knew what I could take away when they got in trouble. When Demi was a teenager, it was her phone. When Xavier was a teenager, it was his PlayStation. You figured out. But it kills me today with these kids. See, none of my kids had a TV in their room until they were teenagers. Every one of my grandchildren have a TV in. Slap. I saw that at school all the time, raising a bunch of mouthy brats. Yeah. Each one of my grandkids have a TV in their room. And Riley's only 4 years old. Each one have their own little game system. It's crazy. Not saying my daughter's bad parenting, but Coda can't handle his anger sometimes. And I'm like, do you not think that resolves from, a video game? Because he gets angry at the game. He gets frustrated. That's my interpretation of that. I don't know if I'm wrong or right, but all this work I'm doing, and most of it'll be covered up. It kills me. I just thought of that, but oh well. I don't know it's there. You'll know it's there. Yeah. Oh, you can't see that green, so let's lose the lighter green. But I have to give Diamond credit. Each one of the kids got a timer in their room. And when they get their PlayStation time, they have to come out, they set the timer. And when the timer goes off, they have to get off. And that's for TV time too. So she's really good about that. Coda's is like 30 minutes. He only can play his game. And it doesn't matter who he's playing with and what he's playing. When Diamond says it's time to get off, he has to get off. I will be right back. I have to go use the little lady's room. I'm getting a slight headache, so I'm going to take some Alka-Seltzer. And then they get bonus time, but they have to earn the bonus time. Like 10 minutes, I think she does. And that is, they have to do their chores and not be told more than once. So if they do their chores, which ain't much chores, a little. And if she doesn't have to go tell them more than once or twice, they can earn an extra 10 minutes. But they have to earn it. Sorry, I'm getting my Alka-Seltzer. So they have and then they can lose time too. So Diamond, they start out with, like, I think quotas is 30 minutes. He gets 30 minutes. PlayStation, Xbox, I don't know what game console he has. But his work, he has to have his homework done or he can't go on at all. Well, lately they don't have homework. Because where Diamond lives, they don't have homework. Kids don't come home with homework. That school district, there's no homework. Right. I take my Alka-Seltzer with Sierra Mist because I love Alka-Seltzer, but I can't handle the taste of it. So I take it with my Sierra Mist. My grandpa always did it with 7-Up. Now I do it with Sierra Mist. And then I'll let it sit for a bit and let it all get all worked out. And then I'll stir it again. And then I'll start drinking it. But yeah, Diamond, so they can lose time and gain their time back plus the bonus time. They have like a reward card. It's pretty cool. Because when Diamond when they shut down the school last year and they did online schooling, Coda struggled with that. So we did I told her, I said, do a reward chart that he can gain, like, really, yeah. I couldn't help my kids. Their school came too far advanced for me to help the kids, I tell you. I'd call my nephew John, who's his teacher. Especially with my son Xavier. When it came to his math, I remember helping my son do his math. Oh, it's okay. It's going to be covered anyways. And I did like long, remember the division, say we got 2 divided by 14. And you're like, or 144. And you would go boom and you bring down the numbers and so forth. Remember how that's how I learned my division. So that's how I helped Xavier do his one night. He did it. And he had to redo it. He's like, you taught me wrong, Mom. I'm like, what do you mean I taught you wrong? So I went to the school. And the answer, what kills me, is the answer was the damn same thing that he got doing it the way they wanted him to learn it. Yeah. Teacher goes, they changed it. I get where you're coming from because that was the way she was taught too. But they redid math. I'm like, so now she didn't mark them wrong. She just wanted them to learn the way they were teaching. She told Xavier, you're not wrong. Your mom's not wrong, but we have to learn this way. Well, I don't, like I said to the teacher, how do you expect him to have homework and have the parents help them with their homework if the parents aren't new to that math? I didn't know that math. They don't want kids to show their work anymore, is what it came down to me, in my opinion. As you can see, I'm not perfect on the squares. Especially on the side, I always mess up. And I'm not even with the square pattern. So are you guys, any of these going to watch the inauguration tomorrow? If I'm up, I may watch it. I don't even know what time it is. I just know it's tomorrow. These are real juicy until they're new. Oh, what am I just doing half cut? Jesus, Tina. Yeah, I seen pictures, but it was at night. I'm gonna reflection pool in Washington. That's I couldn't remember that what the what's called. I was losing my mind today trying to remember. I wanted to see what it looked like in daylight, and I couldn't remember in there that damn pool. Images. It's all let's see. I'm gonna go January 2021 images. I don't want the Trump in front of there. Okay, I see Biden. Oh, they don't. Oh, that is so cool. I found one. It's like flags at the beginning. I wish they did sections to see it better. And lights. That's kind of cool. It looks better at night. The picture I saw of it at night looks awesome. During the day, it's not as pretty. I'll be honest. The picture I saw last night, well, it was a drone shot. During the day, it looks odd. I'll be honest with you now that I'm looking at it. It's cool though. Yeah, I was gonna say I just looked at it during the day. It's not as pretty. I'll be honest. At night it looks better. Yeah. Is that the first I don't remember. See, I'll be honest with you. I really don't pay attention to politics. It's just this last year for some reason. It's like we all got caught up in it. I just remember like Trump's inauguration, there was fires and stuff all over. So I don't know if they've ever um always did that for inauguration, or is it just this year because of the situation? Did they always do that at that pool? I don't know. 'Cause I never pay attention. I don't. I'm trying to remember if who's inaugurated. I think I remember watching Ronald Reagan's inauguration with my grandfather, but I don't think I've ever watched another one live. I've watched Kennedy's just this year because of COVID. Okay, that's what I thought. Um, but I don't think I've ever watched anybody else's. I'll be honest with you. I might have watched. I'm trying to think, but I think I did watch Clinton's. For some reason, I have Clinton in my head. Then I was watching a live YouTuber walk around Washington yesterday. Hi, Tina. I tell ya, man, they got that thing locked up like a military base. All these little checkpoints, because everything's like triangles, I guess there's streets to the Capitol and the White House. So all those streets are blocked into that plate to get there, and heavy security. Nobody without some sort of pass is going to get beyond that unless they cause such a ruckus, which I don't think is going to happen. Personally, I don't. But I was like, wow, how dead it looked when he was walking through yesterday. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so much security. No one can be around anywhere in DC right now. Hello, Tina. Tina. Okay, so we're going to put her on there. Like I said, all that work and I'm covering 90% of it up. But hey, it's fun. So I'm going to try to do a funky cut. And that's going to be her hair. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. But that's okay. Trying to get some wave. Make sure and then I'll color. See? Boom. I don't cover all of it, but that looks pretty funky, don't it? Then this, actually, I don't know why I did that. That's kind of lame right there. Let's go like that. There we go. Let's go a little funky here. There. And then I'm going to glue her in, and then I'll finish her hair. What do you think? Looks good, don't it? I'm going to move it down to the edge, too. So it looks like that. I'd cut her. I'd cut off her hair. Really? Just you do the face and the flower? Is that what you're saying? We could do that. Is that what you're saying? Is cut off and just leave her face in the flower? Aaron? I hate her hair. Oh, that works for me. Good idea. Okay, we're going to do that. Good, because I didn't like her hair. I didn't like her hair anyways. I'm okay with removing it. I didn't like her hair. Oh, I have to finish that green too. And if I wanted to, I could add more stamps on the back and add more flowers. That'd be kind of cool. personally. I think I'd do that. I got a cool flower stamp I could use. Come on. I'm on my glue. I left my pin out of my glue. Or a butterfly would be cool too. Do a butterfly. Oh, I hate this. Okay. I'm going to put a center her, kind of. I'll layer down. I think I'm going to make a flower and put another flower bolt right there so this part don't look so odd to me. But the rest I'll leave. I kind of wish I did the flower a different color because it blends in. So I'm going to add a little different color in there so the flower, this purple flower, don't blend in so much. Add a little pink or something. But I'm going to do one more flower. And I'm just going to kind of have it right there. But before I forget, I have to redo this green. And add a little pinkish to the purple. So it kind of don't blend in all the way. Yeah. One more flower. Let's see. Or I could do like a butterfly. A little butterfly. Oh, that thing's too big. Butterfly. Nah, I'll do flower. Flower. Might not be the same type of flower, but it'll be a flower. I love these new stamps I got today. I love the houses. And I realized, look at, there's a gear on that house. I have to check to see if it comes separate. Is that one whole piece? Oh yeah, it's one whole piece. That's cool. I'm glad I grabbed that. What the hell? The love of family makes a house home. A home. Home is where your story begins. That's where my family is. Life takes us unexpected places. What brings us home? I can't read this bottom one. What's this one say? A house is made of walls and beams. A home is made of love and dreams. Oh. I wanted the houses, and I didn't realize there was a gears on them, so that was pretty cool. You might have some good sales on their stamps. Okay, where's my flowers? I know what flower I want. I just gotta find them. Got to find them. I know exactly which one I want too. I have a thing for houses. There's a delusion stamp I want to order that's got some houses I want. And I just haven't done it yet. I could though, actually. Because it was back ordered when I wanted it. Oh, there they are. Here it is. There we go. It was out of stock. Now it's in stock. Okay. I'm thinking I do this one up there. Or I want to do a funkier one. Right here. I think I'll do this one. Yeah, we'll do that one. Alright, give me a piece of paper. Okay. Oh, damn. Hi, Christina. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, and what, Lucy Lou? Huh? Lucy. Oh, what's wrong? Huh? What? It's all right, girl. My cat's staring at me. Lucy. Orange vanilla Coke. Long time ago. I don't like Coke products. It gives me usually heartburn. But yeah, a long time ago. I like vanilla Pepsi when they have it out. You don't want to drink I promise you, my cat just jumped down on the counter. Or my table. And it's got her nose in my drink. You ain't gonna like that. You need water? The only time she usually does that is when she's out of water. So I have to go check her water here after I'm done. Usually Daddy fills it up. My husband feeds the cat. See, this is a cat that thinks her dish has to be full to the top. And I won't do it. Now my husband will sit there, bend down, take his finger in the dish and stir it up a little bit, and then she'll eat. But she'll sit here and whine to me. But if I stir my finger in it, she won't stop. So my husband feeds her. For a man, it says it's not his cat. Just Sam. So we're going to color this and we're going to add that flower there. Do you think it's too big? I don't think so. Maybe add in that littler one too. Sorry. I'm kind of warm tonight. Not feverish, but like warm to the touch. I just can't kick this cold, but it's not in my chest, so that's a good thing. See, I have a cool neighbor. She's an RN, so she listens. It's like, yeah, Tina's been having a cold. She thinks I just got a chest cold, or just a cold, but not a chest cold. It's not in my chest. You gotta be cautious these days, you know. But, she listened to my chest yesterday. Her biggest concern when I fell yesterday is if I knocked my head. And I'm like, didn't knock my head. Because if I knocked my head, she was just told Scott to take me in. But I didn't knock my hand. And thank God Scott was there. Yeah. That's what she says. Cause ever since I got the shots in my hip and my back, I haven't been in pain. And I was like, man, that would have probably did it again. So I think I'm going to add that flower and maybe that flower. So it kind of looks like that somewhat. Or just this one. Maybe that one there. And that one there. Filling it up just a little bit. Looks like that. Kind of like that. But slippery slope. We got a light dusting of snow and it just got slippery on our steps. I went out in my Crocs. I didn't change shoes. I was only running. We were going for breakfast in a Dollar Tree. So I just kept my Crocs on. And I have worn like Scott yelled at me. Damn it, girl. I love my Crocs. I wear them in my house. But I worn them down. I need new ones. And the ones I wanted, they were out at the store in the mall. So, and they didn't have my size. So, I got to order. He's like, order, if you want to wear your Crocs, get some new ones. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to order me some Crocs. I'm going to order some that are actually got fuzzy inside for winter time. Because they're my favorite shoe. My feet don't hurt. So I always wear my Crocs. I put my winter tennies on and my feet start hurting. Yeah. I've had 4 surgeries on my feet in my lifetime, so some shoes just hurt. And I find Crocs are so comfortable. I wear them all the times. But yeah, I need to get new Crocs. So, and I just looked at some, but they were out of my size. They were mixed media looking too. They were so cool looking. That's why I was like, oh, I want these. They didn't have my size. I was so bummed. So, all right, I'll probably have my new ones on my feet. And they were furry too. I had a furry insert. They took my number, so I'm hoping they call me because they said they would order some in. But I don't know. My Crocs, I laugh so hard. And we don't know what it is because Diamond's dog, Zeus, loves my Crocs. I walk in a house and my Crocs go missing. He doesn't chew on them or anything. He takes off with them. And when she brings them over here once in a while, he does the same thing here. It's funny. I don't get it. We don't understand it. Oh, before I'll use that one. But he takes off with my Crocs. Because that's 90% of the time what I wear is my Crocs. But we don't get it. It's weird. I laugh because Diamond goes, I think your 4-legged grandchildren are all excited to see you as much as the two-legged grandchildren. Because this is funny, guys. This is on my weird. I'll be out shopping. And I'll buy something for the grandkids, and then I always buy something for the grandbaby dog. So dogs too. And says they know I'll buy him a bone. I went to buy him something for Christmas, and I didn't know that it was. And I took it back. I had Diamond, and I took it back. I bought him this stocking that had all these cool looking bones in it and stuff, but they were dyed with green and red, and that's not good for dogs. Did you know that? So that we took it back, and I got him each a bone, a rawhide bone. I thought the stockings were cool because the thing is I could buy them a toy that has a squeaker in, and they'll tear the living hell out of that just to get the squeaker. So when they got their stockings for the dogs for Christmas, Tom's like, Mom, I wish I'd known you were buying these. And I'm like, why? Because it's not good with the dye for the dogs. I'm like, why do they sell it then? Because they can. So I said, well, I got them at Walmart. So she took them back. I didn't know that, so I won't buy them because it was stocking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So their stockings went back, and they got something else. But yeah, the dogs get as excited as the grandkids if I pull in their driveway. It's funny. I always tease Scott, I needed dogs. And he's like, we're not getting a dog. I want a dog. I keep pouting. He won't let me get a dog. I want a dog, I said. I'm home alone. The cat doesn't talk to me. Dog at least talk to me. Yeah. It's funny. Zeus hides my shoes, especially my Crocs. I can wear my tennies in, and he'll leave my tennies alone. It's just my Crocs. It's just my Crocs. I don't get it. I think it's funny. And Athena, she's the female, and she thinks she's a cat. She wants to hang out on the back of Diamond's couch. It's funny. She always wants to be on the back side of the couch. Oh, right there. I'm gonna see if I can trim just a little smidgen off more of this flowers. Get a little closer. I don't got too much of a white edge here. Then my son has a dog that he is a herder. I can't remember what type of dog he is, but he likes to herd everything. So he nips at your ankles. But that's his breeding. And my son didn't know that. He got him from the Humane Society. They didn't inform him that he liked to do that. So he always he's always hurting. You don't like hurting animals? I think that combo looks good right there. So we're gonna start with work the inside and move out. We're gonna have purple tips on this one. And purple's gonna be in it, but not on No, that Xavier don't bring him around. This is my son's dog. He doesn't bring him around the kids because he doesn't want him to hurt the kids. Because he does that. So I don't think he's ever been around my grandkids because of that purpose. Because he does the little nips, on the ankle like you would hurt. Yeah, he doesn't draw blood or anything, but it can freak out a kid. So yeah, I found that out the hard way when I was babysitting. I'm like, Xavier, he called me, he goes, how did it go with Scout? His name is Scout. I'm like, he keeps nipping at my ankles. I'm about to beat that dog. He's like, oh, shoot, Mom. He's not doing it on purpose. I'm like, what the hell? He's a herder. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Here's for sheep and stuff. It's in his breed. It's his breeding. I'm like, oh. And I was like, if this dog nips me one more time, he's going to get batted in the nose. Because I babysat for him. Me and Scott, when Xavier was out of town, we went over to take him for a walk so he can do his duty and stuff. He kept on doing that to me. He only did it to me. He never did it to Scott. So I refused to do it for the rest of the weekend. Scott had to. Yeah. And then, I'd have pecked him in the nose. Yeah, if the kids wear boots. Yep. Exactly. Maybe I'll wear boots the next time I have to watch that dog. That's a good idea. I'll wear my boots. He ain't going to want to bite in those boots because boots I have are steel-toed. My working boots. I have steel-toed boots when I go cut wood. Because when Scott and I helped a couple, it wasn't Humanity for Homes. This house burnt down. They had not enough insurance to cover the rebuild of their house. So they asked for volunteers to help build in a neighborhood project. So Scott and I went and did that. But one requirement was you had to have a hammer and steel-toed boots. So I went and bought steel-toed boots. Their couple was a friend of Scott and I's. So we went and helped build their house. That was like 5 summers ago. Could have been longer than that, actually. Now I think about it. It might be like 7 years ago. I'd have to look. You were already hardened to where he wanted you. Yeah. I have to answer a question. Sorry, I'm answering a question. There we go. Okay. So we're going to put this one right here. I think that looks pretty good right in there. We're going to turn that so the one of the bigger bud is down, covering that odd spot over eye. Right there, right there. So we're going to put that one there. Freaky deaky. Not Ricky Dicky. Freaky deaky. I want freaky. Freaky deaky. Freaky deaky. Okay, sorry. Okay, and we're gonna kind of go like there. Like that one. I don't want to cover up this flower too much. Yeah, about right there looks good. Okay. Like so. I think that looks good, right? I'm going to lift her up. There we go. And I'm going to just cut caught it. Get my green here. To dry a bit. There's a lot of space I missed here. I'm going to stick that kind of like right there. So it looks like it's a bud coming out. There we go. That looks good right there. Maybe not as big though. Make it smaller. There we go. That's better. There. Now I'm going to take right here, and I'm just going to outline her. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm thinking she needs some. I got an idea in my head. I just got to get it. Cause to me, she's looking kind of like a flower child. So what I'm thinking, just because I think she needs a little something. And I have I was thinking about adding little flowers going just down the edge, but I think they're too big. So I was thinking about adding a necklace of flower. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp that. Ah, shit. We'll make it work. I'll clean that up. I'll let it dry. Her jawline. Okay. Where is it? Sorry, I found my pencil. I came across it the other day and I was so excited. I finally found it. And now where did I put it? Yes, right here. I gotta get more. I gotta order me another one of these. Is the Stabilo pen. So I'm not really good at it, but kind of see it. Yep. I gotta get better, but it's pretty small. I gotta get enough order. They're so expensive though. Okay, we're gonna see what cover this. Trying to make it look like my fingers. There's a little bit of shadow. I think I'm making it worse, but that's okay. I'm trying to get this black cleaned up here. Right. Oops. That don't look too bad though. Does that look bad? That one part's a little dark right there. I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I make it worse. But hey, it's mixed videos, so got a bit of shadow. Looks weird. Okay. You know what? I forgot to finish the middle of that flower up there. Nobody noticed. Nobody noticed, guys. Nobody noticed. I know about her. She's kind of weird looking, but I messed up. Okay, I don't like that either. Give me orange. Give me orange. Give me orange. Oh, that's better. I'm going to cover this side. You'll see what I'm going to do here in a second. Okay. We're going to okay. Dun, 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 dun. This turned into a project by itself, guys. I'm coloring flowers. Little flowers. You'll see what I'm doing. They're all going to be colored the same. So that's why I'm doing it like I am. Excuse me. We'll make her beautiful. Because right now she looks like she's harmed. She looks like she's missing half her noggin. Oh, I'm going to try to fix this a little bit too. Because it's dry. I'm going to kind of go over it so I don't stick out as much. You can kind of see the jawline, but it's not as bad. Not as black. More shadow looking. Shadow dancer. Da, 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 da. Time is it? It's 1:30 in the morning already? Wow. I didn't realize it was that late. Everybody's packages went out except for 2 people because one of them didn't pay until today. So I'll get the rest out tomorrow. Everybody else's went out with the mailman. So it woke me up. He rang my doorbell. Yeah. Because I didn't go to bed till I waited for my mail today because I knew I had packages coming in. And I'm sitting here 11:30. You have to talk. I was up since 9 o'clock last night. Trying to stay awake, waiting for my mailman. Only for my mail to be updated that it wasn't going to be delivered until between 5:30 and 7. And I'm like, okay, I'm to bed. So I went to bed. And about 7:30, my doorbell rang. It was my mailman. It was the day after a holiday. He apologized. And I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. It's cool. Now they're still catching up with Christmas, he said. I got good mail people, so I can't complain. I don't complain. Only time I complain is over a weekend and my package is sitting. Oh, yep. All right. Bye, Christina. When my package is sitting at the post office and it's a Sunday. Then I'm like, like Bima's package I got today. It didn't even leave it. It's, as a matter of fact, I was going to look that up. It's funny because this morning it was in Vegas. I thought that was funny. Because I was like, what's this third package? And here it was, Bima's. Yeah. Well, that was so funny that it didn't update until it got tracked here in Green Bay. Because they must have direct shipping right to where you're going. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't think it left Vegas. And there I got it today. I didn't expect that till like Tuesday or Wednesday. Or not Tuesday. Wednesday or Thursday. And here it was here today. Okay. One more flower with the bloom. No, purple. No. The color though, what I use. I'm trying not to blend them into the background. Gotta take a little lighter purple. Yeah, lighter purple. There we go. I make funky flowers, by the way. Yeah. I'll roll this light purple. I don't like that one. I'll go this one. Could be a flower child by the time I'm done with her. Definitely a flower child. Flower child. The good old days. My mom wasn't a flower child. I asked her that once. Were you a flower child? She's like, nope. Didn't get into that. I'm like, oh, why not? Married and had a kid. That's what she told me. Tie-dye looking. Oh, I forgot the blue on this stem. Mm-hmm. Yep. Already. Just the flower. Oh, blue. Oh, that's cool fucking flower. I'm just doing color real fast. I'm not even. As soon as I get some color down. readjust here. Okay. Oh. All right. And now the center. Oh, no. Wrong color. Wrong color. Wrong color. Yep. And now I'm just going to add some pink little dots in the center. All right. And boom. All right. We're going to kind of cast down. She was too busy. Poor mail people, they got screwed by the new postmaster, taking away mail boxes and sorting machines. Good, they got a nice surprise. She was too busy. She could hear you now. Yeah, sorry, I was concentrating. Yeah. It's exactly. I mean, I watch my mailman in snowstorms deliver mail. I don't know what mail people make, but it's crazy. And I look much better. Looks like she has like hair. One more. And then I don't have to worry about ears. Oh, guys, can you see? Sorry. Cool. I want to cover her eyes, so she's going to be like that. Looks odd. This side looks odd, though. So we're going to move it in just a smidgen. What do you think? Yeah, I'm just laying them out. I've been kind of like something like that. I don't like that. Okay. One over there. Trying to like that. Maybe on her cheek a little bit. Maybe down. Like that one. I don't know. Let me come out a little bit here. Go in a little bit there. Yeah. Okay. This one right here. Go in a little bit. Out a little bit. I don't know. Looks odd. Maybe just one side. Maybe trying to look like it behind a little bit. Maybe. Let's see something here. Look. That's behind. Ooh, I like the look that I did it behind her face a little bit on that side. This side more prominent. Cut another one. Bring in it. That looks cool. I like that look. Okay. I'm just gonna lift and glue. Oh. One more left. Right there. There we go. Done. I'm not doing any more to her. Oh. I think she looks good. Maybe a flower about right there. Bring it kind of around. I like her. I probably could have used maybe a couple more little ones. Bring it more around right there. Two more little ones. I think would have did it good. All right, good night, Aaron. Have a good night. Sleep well. I'm almost done here. Okay. And then it was Blue Moon. Shake it up. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Oh, I got an itchy spot in my back. I think I need just a couple right there to bring it in. Lynette, she's done. But I'm going to call it. I think she turned out pretty cool looking. Art done with, mainly with the acrylic paint pens. I think she turned out pretty cool looking. So I want to thank you all for watching and spending your time with me. It's always a pleasure. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the evening. And I will talk to y'all later, everybody. I'm going to go get me something to eat. Actually, I'm hungry. So bye and good night, everybody. Night.